All right, everybody, I think we're live. This is Wesley talking on Sunday, the 5th? Yeah, the 5th. Welcome to the 2023 COGG Game Jam event. We have completed the task of making a game in 48 hours. Woo! So I give everybody a pat on your back. You made it. You've done it. We had a lot of really cool things happen this weekend with a lot of different games that were created, with our theme this year being Roots. So we had some wonderful artists, designers, musicians, and programmers, and just overall great people this weekend, kind of making some amazing stuff. So I can't thank you all enough for being here and coming to this point. The award is all of you. This is not a competition, but it is an award in the sense that you all did an amazing job. So, so I kind of wanted just to kind of give a little bit of a shout out to our COGG admins, such as Caleb. So thank you, sound folks, as well as Tony, who's been helping us out as well. And Tom has been here throughout the weekend, so he's not here right now, but he's been helping with some of the graveyard shifts, and it's been very, very nice to do so. And of course, all of the Game Arena staff, because they've been phenomenal.
Woo, Game Arena!
So yes, so
And Wesley.
oh, and me, boo. But yeah, so yeah, we had a lot of fun doing this. Like we said, we love doing this, and we're excited to see that we're creating stuff. This is really what gets us motivated to make new things. So whatever we kind of showcase tonight, you guys are more than welcome to update these for about a week or so. So feel free, if you got bugs or anything you want to tweak, feel free to do so. And the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to play most of these games. But if you want to do it yourself, just let us know. I'll unplug, and then you'll plug in, and then we'll have you talk a little bit about the game, talk about the mechanics, what inspired you, and anything else that we want to learn about. So one last quick thing I wanted to showcase. We talked about it before, just as a nice partner. Shawnee State has a conference coming up in March, so that's March 10th through 11th, so definitely check that out. If you want to go there, they're still, I think, accepting booths or whatnot. Speakers, I think we're going to do a panel with some of the local community game developers, so that should be fun, and should be a great way to meet other game developers. So, without further ado, we have this year 5 games, so this is really cool. So we're just kind of got to go in order of how they appear on screen, which is probably alphabetical order, I think. So we'll kind of start off with Fast Plant. So, do you guys want to play it on here? Yeah.
Do you want to play it or do you want us to play it?
I can play it.
Okay, yeah, and then if you just let me know.
Sure. Yeah, so if you could have the whole team come up here, even if they want to stand here along the table. Along the long table. And I'll get this up and running. So I know you guys have a bit of a intro. So before I get started, talk a little bit about your game, who you are, and talk about your role.
So hi guys, I'm Adam. I guess you call it developer. And I guess it's not too surprising because most of the are, I think, dev oriented. Yeah.
I'm an amateur designer. I also contribute to some of the made assets in the game, and I also provide quite a few sound and a little.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. All right. So without further ado, I'm gonna try to figure this game out, and then maybe if you can narrate as as I go through, it'll be helpful. And if I do something I'm not supposed to, like find an Easter egg.
Is that what we're calling bugs now?
Yeah, we'll call them Easter eggs.
All right, you're gonna.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, I figured it out. I'm a pro. Oop. What?
So you figured out how to jump. There's also firing with the other mouse button.
Oh, that one. The other one meaning right mouse button. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
That'll be helpful against those bottles you saw trying to fall on you.
Yeah, the red ones.
Oh.
Yeah, well, surprise.
Another handy tip, you can use the A and D keys,
Oh.
I think it is.
A and D. Yes. Okay.
The A and D keys, slow down your... You can speed up and slow down your skateboard so you can plan your jumps a little better, or if you want to risk it all to go really fast.
No. Don't get me on that.
This tends to be a pretty short game because of how the obstacles
Yeah,
are laid out.
the green is root beer. That's added points to catch it.
So A is slow down, and then D is speed up.
That's correct.
So I can hit that
I
car
would
full
recommend
force.
speeding up directly into cars. It's kind of hard to tell because of the presentation, but the cars make a little bit
as they're approaching, and so do the bottles. They'll bounce and they kind of make like a bonk, like a chinking sound.
Yes.
So that helps when you're going slower, but the longer you're on the road for, the faster your skateboard goes. So at some
my
point,
goodness.
you really just got to have the reflexes to get down the road. Looks like you're getting the hang of it.
Don't go too jump crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. I do like the high score because then you can kind of see how far people have gone. So yeah.
So yeah, pretty simple game loop.
Root beer.
Yeah, we had a lot of plans originally with those bottles. There's the green bottle and the red bottle. We were thinking that the green bottles would be root beer, and that's how we coordinate our root theme. The pod plant's just a coincidence. And the red bottles would be weed killer, and those would kill your plant.
Yeah, just called that. I just decided to call it Brute. By Fabergé.
So cool. So it's like
That joke.
It's like an endless runner. Is there an end part, or does it just keep? I think you said it goes on and on.
It just
and on.
goes, yeah. Matter of fact, that city background,
Yeah.
it also scrolls infinitely too. Like
Yes.
it'll go lower and stuff. So.
That's cool. Well, great. This is awesome. Great job. Oh, and something else. If you guys are interested, we have on our website. We have a COGG game section, so if anybody's interested in having any of their Game Jam games posted up here, we present these at expos and just online in events. All you have to do is hit the Here button, and it'll take you to a page asking for your information, and we look through that once or twice a week or whatnot, and then post it up on the page. Pretty easy way to put your games up there. You can also hit this Add My Game. It goes to the same thing. So, yeah. That's all. So thanks so much, and we'll get to the next one. So thanks again. That was Fast Plant. Because you might hit something and do a fast plant on the sidewalk, the road. So cool. Next one up is Fire Escape. So if the crew wants to come up for Fire Escape, did you guys want to play? Or you want to just talk?
No, I want to watch you,
You want to watch me fail? Okay.
quote unquote, play.
All right. Cool. So while I'm getting it ready, if you guys want to just stand up here, talk about your name and what your role was, and I guess anybody else on your team, if you want to talk about what parts were what's and what was made.
Yeah, so I'm Mike. I did the development, like programming, and what parts of it did I do? I made the level, and I put like the end level trigger, and I made a title screen that you can't see because it's not in that build. And
Since it's the dark game.
and then the flamethrower was Jay. He did that one. I think he did pretty much everything for the flamethrower. as well as like moving around in first person. And then the concept was all Kyle. He came up with that. And then you.
Yeah, I'm Nick, and I was one of the half of the team that's still here. And I made the music for this, and I also made it work at the end with Mike's help. And unfortunately, the gameplay of it is very lacking. It's mostly just pretty and a good demonstration of what it was going to be, but we didn't have time because it's a game jam.
Yeah, I think it's objective. I think it's cool. So, I'll do just a little demonstration of the amazing fire.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's lacking.
That's about the only fun thing you can do.
Still, that reminds me of Doom a lot. The way the gun is held.
Yeah, I like the flame torch flashlight. You know, like
Yep.
yeah, I can't see anything until. So it's a bit of a maze, right?
Yeah.
So your goal is to find a ladder.
You're supposed to find your way out. There is a distinct lack of roots blocking your way that you would be burning down right now.
But at least you can root for the flamethrower guy.
Yeah,
Root for it.
He's already killed the roots.
just in case someone is trying to get.
I went through it.
That would be terrifying to be like, what the heck is wrong with that sewer?
Oh, I used to super on fire.
Oh, well, there I'm pro gamer. No, this is great. Yeah. No, I think the concept is really unique and kind of neat. Like I was talking about, what was it, Street Shark or something? You reminded me of. And you can easily put like a really cool horror vibe on it if you wanted to. Could you talk a bit about the story? Like it's about underground.
Yeah, it's well, Kyle was here. You can talk a lot more about the story, but
Try to recount it. Yeah.
it's a guy whose job it is to come down into the sewer with a flamethrower and like get rid of all the foliage that's encroaching upon the sewer, blocking all of the entrances.
Yeah.
There isn't any foliage in the game, of course, but that was the idea behind it.
That's cool. Yeah, I like that. So cool. Well, thanks so much. It was great, and we'll love to see more updates on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
all right.
Oh, if you want to hear it for real, I got you afterwards.
Cool. Next one up is Ride Zone, and I think you guys are going to play on your device. If you want to come on down.
You can play. Oh, we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I am fine to be a guinea pig as long as you're fine with someone who is terrible at playing games sometimes. Let me just. That'll make it easier. I can just swap it out.
So while they're getting that set up, basically it's a tower defense game, but you're a tree and your roots like spread underground, and you can build turret nodes off of them. And there's like bugs and stuff coming up from the ground, and your turrets protect your rhizome.
Yeah.
Or you want to talk about your name and what you guys worked on?
Yeah, so my name's Robert. I did a lot of the programming, and I guess I also made like soundtrack music for it. So
I'm Helene. I did like all the art assets and stuff.
I'm Will. I help programming. So I want to talk about a couple of those pieces because it might not be obvious, but there's a lot of like scaling logic that's built into this to make difficulty increase over time that Robert put in. There's also some like interesting randomization of the bugs and how fast they take is sort of like mathematically based. So you'll see really diverse routes for the enemy. So it's interesting to watch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and something to note, like I enjoy being able to play these because one of the things that you want to do as a developer is get someone who has never played your game, try it, and see if they can figure it out, right? Prototyping and testing and seeing if it makes sense is like a big part. So a lot of times, even during our events, we ask anybody almost off the street to come in and say like, hey, try our games. What do you think? Are you stuck or does it make sense? Because that's usually what we want to try to get feedback on. So see if I can figure it out.
Oh, that's so loud.
Here I can.
Hold function and this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you cannot cap yourself off. You have to expand your roots.
There's roots at the bottom.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mhm. And you can only place them on the ends, so you'll have to branch off in order to plant another turret.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay, let's try this again. What I'm gonna do.
There we go. Ah.
Encourage you to try the yellow turret.
Do you have an energy cost that one?
Yeah, it takes.
We did not balance completely.
So the costs are there. The energy is up in the top right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You used to make branches early on.
Oh, I like branches. So
You're encouraged to branch, like make forks as often as you can, right?
Without using too much. The balance is like you want to branch without, but also build turrets because you get energy back from killing the bugs.
I see something he's struggling with here. So also, like, whenever you're, well, no, it's not intuitive. Like,
We don't have a tutorial mode.
whenever you create a branch, hold the edge of the angle, right? Because it's locked in. To that.
Oh.
So you can't be too close.
Yeah, that was sort of to encourage you to build in like a root-like fashion.
Oh, so I can't. This is my
Yeah,
green
you can't
angle.
fly inside of there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like hug the edges when you're building it first. Like down.
Yeah.
There you
That.
go. Yeah.
Gotcha. So.
And you can branch multiple branches from that same node there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Look what you guys made. Get that branch pathing while you're there. What's the barn? Is there a barn at the bottom?
That's the progress bar.
Yeah.
So if you fill it up, you win.
Uh-oh. What is the yellow
But
one?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a
The
little
yellow one is
challenging.
very good. It's a little
Yellow
cheap.
is pretty fun.
Don't sound like
Once you get 7 energy.
Come on, baby.
Yes.
One more.
One more.
One more.
Hey.
Okay.
Honestly, if you just put a yellow one down, you probably just win.
Yeah. Let's.
It's not. It's not.
Boom.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now branch.
Now you start branching.
So yeah. I would just put more yellow ones down.
Let's be honest.
So the green ones are supposed to be long range, so they're better on the outside. And the yellow ones are like shorter range but have higher DPS, so they're better in the center.
You want to do like double branches as much as you
You
can.
gotta root, man. You gotta branch out.
Yeah, more branches.
branch
Do like a
More
tree.
branches.
Just fork as often as you can.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Oh God, there's green ones.
Okay. Good luck.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's go.
You can get some more blue.
Look how fast that one is.
Maybe there's like which one. Oh.
do a green one.
More branches.
But we're gonna use all my energy.
You gotta balance it. You gotta balance the energy cost.
What's the blue one do?
It's like,
It's sort of like a balanced one.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the basic one, to be honest. Like,
it should probably just cost less.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Always
hang
do
it.
2 branches and then build one.
do
2
more
branches and then build
That's a strat.
So, boom.
branch, branch,
Sure, why not?
and then
Yeah.
build one.
The tree doesn't care.
And that was crazy.
Do you want it? You can go like pretty far to the edges of the screen with the green ones too.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because if you don't, then you have no way to branch
Yeah,
out.
you
Gotcha.
cap yourself and essentially by the later games.
I need more yellow.
You need so many more yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. Like honestly, you want the whole screen to be filled near the end.
How long is this bar?
Yeah, it's like what is it?
It's 5 minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
I mean, so Robert spent like 2 hours making it pretty hard.
Of course he did.
You might be able to branch at the top still. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right there. You might. Oh, no.
Cheating.
There was a climber there, but.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you instantly blocked yourself off.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't thinking.
Oh boy.
That's okay.
No branches for you.
We're good. We're good.
Committed pretty hard to the theme here. I mean, branching.
Yeah. It took each of us a couple playthroughs to realize that you could easily just like block yourself off completely. You might make it.
It's like music.
It's gonna be close.
You put a sniper up there in the corner.
Yeah,
Take a long
yeah.
That's good too.
You said yellow.
I got you.
Let's see where it goes
Maybe
from
he's
here.
colorblind.
Wait.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
Are you branching behind the menu?
Oh wow!
He found a way around.
Uh-oh, this big one.
Oh no! You're so close.
Are you going down?
Oh no! It's going.
Dang. Okay. Well, that was better. Very cool. Yeah. So that was Rhizone, and you figured out I'm really bad at this game.
Yeah, it's not super intuitive. There is a really cool ending, but
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So, we have a screenshot on the website.
Oh, okay.
Pull that
Yeah.
up.
Oh, well, yeah.
Or you just beat it.
Yeah, you should have just beat it.
You said it's
But
about a 5-minute gameplay?
right now, yeah.
What's the website?
It's just the global
Oh,
channel.
do you have Discord up?
Wes could pull
Maybe,
it up.
yeah, we can put
Yeah,
log
I'll
in.
switch it out.
Yeah.
That'll probably be
We'll just show it. Yeah. So essentially, we kind of wanted it to be like have some aesthetic to it. So at the end, actually, like all the root system that you
That goes on
created,
this side.
with all like your glowing turrets and stuff, it zooms out and it'll show you the roots and the tree, and you can see like what you did.
yeah.
We sort of started out with the idea of like having the player being able to build out a really cool system, and you're zoomed in and focused on the gameplay, and then at the end it zooms out, and it's like, this is what you've done.
Yeah.
Oh, is it not?
I just have to refresh it.
Oh, okay.
Because it takes time. There you go.
Oh, okay. There.
You done
There's
it.
the end screen.
Done it.
It's very dark on this projector, but maybe we'll.
Somehow she beat it with like half the number of turrets you had.
I think that was. We had some balance passes
Yeah, I
between
think-
that
yeah.
picture and.
Yeah, Robert really cranked it up.
Yeah, sorry.
when we first started though, the enemy spawn rate was so much that like my computer almost crashed because they were just by the end of it, it was just they were just bugs.
Yeah,
The whole screen was just bugs.
sadly we had to patch Bugpocalypse.
Yeah, we started calling it that.
Cool. Well, thanks so much.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Then Steve.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Steve. So I had a kind of busy weekend. I made a card game with Tony, and I did a campaign setting for Dungeons and Dragons, and I made this. It's called Roots, which stands for, what does it say? Rust overwhelms Owen's. I actually changed it everywhere except the Owen's terrified service bot, and that's a pun which I regret because it turned out to be a kind of contemplative and sad game. So it's an interactive fiction built-in ink, which is just exports to HTML, really simple, multiple choice sort of thing, in which you are a robot and you wake up and you do stuff and then you die. And that's pretty much the game. It's like most of our games really take life. It's sort of a personal decision-making game, so it doesn't really lend itself to watching Wesley play. So you can click a couple times just to get everyone.
So if I
do,
my name is.
Yeah, my name is unidentified. Please run user preference initialization protocol. I'm a home companionship robot. I'm made of steel and circuitry, silicone and ceramic. I'm top of the line. And yeah, it goes on like that, really. That's pretty much the whole game. So I would encourage you to play it yourself. There are 5 endings. It takes about 3 to 5 minutes to get to an ending. 3 are sort of just how you naively play initially, and then there's a couple extras that are sort of achievements, deeper things, once you know how the game works. Cool. And there's an endings guide, so you can find out how to get to all the harder ones. And yeah, you can see there's a ton of graphics, because I love graphics. There's like a button at the bottom.
Oh, what is it?
It's support this game. Yep, I didn't make that one, but it's there.
Nice.
That's it.
Oh, I see. Cool. Yeah, let me play a little bit of it.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it
so,
looks like that.
I
read it out loud.
Yeah, I'll read it out loud. So I was purchased by a man named Owen, I assume because he was lonely and I was intended to help him feel less so. However, according to my service logs, I am brand new. Recently, ... I have been charged for the first time. My batteries are full. It is dark. Explore. It is very dark. I crawled on my knees trying to feel my way around the room. I don't get far, though, before yanking at my charging cable. So I can either follow the cable or search for a wall. Let's follow the cable. I follow the cable to a small cylinder with a switch, a flashlight. In no time, I've tracked down the light switch, and the room is bathed in light. The cylinder that my cable is connected to reads trickle charge, the atomic battery, now with a flashlight. I am supposed to be equipped with a fast charger, and in comparison, the wattage of this device is very low. I wonder how long it took to charge me. There is a generator on the floor nearby. That could be helpful for staying charged. I take a look, but the generator's operation panel is too complicated for me to figure out how to turn it on. I take a moment to look around. No windows, no outside noise, and there's a door marked exit, but it doesn't bulge. I must be in a bomb shelter of some sort. Hopefully Owen is okay. Charging time remaining about 2 hours. Let's start the generator. You want to explore?
Right.
Explore. What to explore? Never mind. Explore boxes, explore workshops or bookshelves, back room, bedroom, main room.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. Yes. There's a bed, but that's not the remarkable part. An entire wall of the bedroom is covered in guns, pistols, rifles, shotguns, you name it, he has it. Charging time remaining, about an hour.
Play.
Are you sure? We're going to play for 3 hours. We'll see what happens. There's an incredible array of things to amuse myself. Owen was really well prepared. You want to play with weapons? Okay. There's a lot of hardware in the back, and it couldn't hurt to learn how to use it. Try the big pistol or try the assault rifle?
Assault rifle.
Man, all in. This one is definitely my style. I put it on the headboard and run it along playing Rambo for hours. There's a few holes in the walls, but otherwise it was a good day. I put the weapons away, exhausted, and a little shaken up but satisfied. Charging time remaining, about -2 hours. I'm running low on energy. Time to plug in and shut down. I find the trickle charge. And plug myself in. The current begins to flow. My systems begin putting themselves into standby. Charge complete. Booting. Time has passed, but I couldn't say how much. Except there's a slight discoloration of the silicone skin on the back of my hand. I rub it to see if it's dirty, just dirt, but it doesn't come off. A bit of red dust falls out of the steam at my wrist. Charging time, about 3 hours. So what do we do now?
Start the generator.
Start the generator. I have no idea how to use this thing. I fiddle with it with a moment, but soon give up. Charge time remaining, about 3 hours.
Start again.
I have no idea how to use this thing. Fiddle with it with a moment, but soon give up. Charge time remaining, about 3 hours.
3 times the charm.
I have no idea how to use this thing. I fiddle with the moment, but soon give up. Charge time remaining, about 3 hours.
Reflect on their choices.
Please help me and get out of this loop.
You just keep going with the game about persistence.
Maybe that's one of the endings.
Very often you robot.
Maybe nothing.
No.
You want to reflect?
Yeah, reflect on your choices.
I have no idea how. Wait. Oh, yes. So never mind shelter energy. Which do we want to do? Shelter? It's hard to decide whether this is a shelter or a cage or a tomb. In the darkness, it feels like a tomb, like I'm buried pharaoh waiting for the afterlife to arrive. With the lights on and all the clutter clearly visible, I can pretend it's a home. For a while, but then I start to notice that the toys aren't for me. They don't fit my hands or appeal to my senses. If it's a home, it's someone else's. Charge time remaining, about an hour.
I got a thing about boxes. Can we go explore them boxes?
Was that play?
Explore.
Explore? Okay.
Yeah. Boxes. Yeah,
So explore boxes?
Boxes and crates.
Jackpot! Jackpot! The boxes are filled with games, toys, and costumes. Everything I could possibly need to pass the time down here.
Yeah.
Charge time remaining, 0 hours. It's getting dark. It's getting hard to think. Maybe I'll go plug in. I find the trickle charge and plug myself in. Power tingles into me so slowly. My system begins putting themselves into standby. I wonder if this is what falling asleep feels like. I wake up, yawn, and stretch, as all cats do, before going into search for breakfast. The humans have forgotten again, bustling about their silly business more urgently than usual. I yowl.
What?
I yowl, but no one pays me any mind. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I swipe a passing ankle, then usually puts them back in their place. But today, the giants just throw me a dirty look and continue. I have to take this to the top. The Pharaoh. I search everywhere, but the Pharaoh is nowhere to be found. Unusual. Someone scoots me up. Finally, we're getting somewhere. I'm carried out of the house, down the road, and through a dark, long alley, long dark hallway. Excuse me. The patience is wearing thin when they finally put me down. The room is exquisitely adorned, and I even smell some food. Where is it? The smell seems to come from one of these jars, but the top is shut tight with clay, and it's far too large to tip over. A grinding sound. A grinding sound behind me, then quiet. They shut the door. Typical humans, always forgetting about the cat. Scratch, yowl, or nap? Nap. Perhaps they'll be back soon. Charge complete. Booty. Time is fast. Yeah, there's an interesting segue. So I think that kind of gets us a little bit of a synopsis of the game. So if you want to know how this ends, I encourage you. Yeah. Maybe late one night I'll do story time with Wesley and I'll go through all the different things. So cool. That was Roots. Rust overwhelmed Owen's trapped service bot. So then last but not least, we have the Great Mana Tree.
Yes.
And then you guys wanted to play on the laptop, right? There he is. Yeah. Okay. So I am going to get out of the way. If you're surprised, maybe you would want to know that they actually are missing a teammate here. They have one teammate that was remote. Is it Sailor? Sailor, sorry. And she was doing concept art, right? So while they're getting started, did you, Shield, want to get started to talk about your name and then also what you did on the project and kind of go down the line?
Yes, I'm Shield, and I was a programmer on this team. I'm Evan. I did music and sound.
Matt, I did programming. Stuart, I did some intro, credits, outro, some trashy programming.
I'm Jason. I mainly work in programming and plugging in the audio files.
I'm Derek, and I did the introduction.
Yes.
So the idea is that the this is
sorry, there he is. I did art design.
There's an introduction.
All right. I kind of want someone to go in blind.
Oh, sure. Is it okay if I turn it?
Yeah. Yeah. Do as you wish.
That way I can be close to the mic.
Accept that.
Oh no! Is it a touchscreen?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh. That's no good.
You broke it. I'm sorry. You broke it.
I beat the game.
Sorry, it was meant to do that.
So we wanted to build a tower defense game. We also want to build a platform.
Don't tell him. I want him
And
to
so
go
it's like,
in
okay, why not
blind.
both? Oh, nice. So
He was calling it tower offense.
tower offense. Yeah. So in the tower defense games, you have a tower, and the enemies come to you down these paths. But in our game, the enemies also come to you, but you also come to the enemies. So it's a tower offense because your tower is moving along with you.
Come in.
Sorry, I already have a build.
I have a build.
Your local build place version?
Yeah, we'll do this.
That's a good question.
There,
There's
it's
a-
on.
Okay. There we go. Promise I won't touch it any more than necessary. All right. Cool. So we got our. Oh, is this? Or something. There we go. Let's just start off. Credits. That's our team.
Ooh.
Hey. That's it. Yeah, that was it. Thanks, everybody.
Just wait till you see how little of the game that is.
Please enter to skip intro.
Yes.
By those who opposed it, only one hero could lead the way towards the vast, fruitful spot of salvation. This is a tale of conflict and loss, but also of friendship and redemption. This is the Great Mana Tree.
All right. So, aim. Mouse 1 shoots. AD. So AD. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Oh, here he comes. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh no. Hold jump.
Whoa. Okay. Fight. Is that those things?
Those are your pickups.
Die.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. No. Is it?
Dress those pickups.
The Great Mana Tree. I'm sorry. No, he's chill.
That mana tree's pretty chill. He drops a bunch of ammo when he's in the light.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Oh. Okay, here we go. Don't leave me behind.
You gotta use the momentum. There you go. Time it.
Oh, yes.
And it goes based on how far you drop.
Whoa.
Man, that's hot.
Okay, I hope I haven't lost him. Whoa, okay.
Here's a fun one. You can actually jump over the moon. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think I got too far down. And then enter. Yeah. Oh.
That's a good guy. He's on your side.
Okay.
He becomes a turret. If you go look at the tree, he's on there now.
Oh, cool. Kind of like the cousins. Katamari. Oh, hold
Our middle goes one. Alright. You can go explore for those guys, or you can kind of like hang out by the tree and stuff. If you use the momentum from the last jump on the next jump, you can jump really, really high. It's fun to just jump around.
Die. Dang it. Need more ammo, tree. Whoa. His face. Is that what we wanted? Oh no! Alright, well, I hope I'm doing a good thing.
Oh my.
He's okay, right? Oh, there's a mushroom.
Tree's gonna die.
Where is he?
He's flipping now. Great.
Here we go. Oh shoot. I was having too much fun.
Oh, you're good. That's the point. Have fun. Tree's dead.
No. Where are you? No. I'm free.
Oh, and you can run. You can run.
You can run. That's cool. Yeah. Yes.
very fun jumps.
Do you have any questions or anything?
Yeah, so I know you did a lot. Your team did a lot on the lore. Did you want to talk a little bit about it, like the enemies we were facing, the tree?
Yeah.
How it
So
came to the planets.
So you're at the end of the world here. They have a cycle of rebirth and death thing here. The roots are both a motif and kind of we use it to mean cultural information, like a history. So they have a history where the mana tree dies and puts out a seed, and then that seed comes back to the planet and restores the planet back to full health. So it's looking to seek a utopia, or otherwise fall into an era of darkness. Was trying to do something that ties into like symbolism and mythology. So I think I did that.
Yeah.
They're all like wasteland kind of characters. So like the one has like a cowboy hat, and the other one, and like the mushroom guy is kind of like a desperado. They have voice acting. They have some voice acting in there. So yeah, we got a lot of characters. They're kind of interesting, and they just pop up in the tree. They have slightly different stats as well. We got pretty much everything we wanted to get in there that we could with time permitting. And I think it looks great.
Yeah.
They really started to like come together at the end where pieces are start interlocking.
Yeah.
You know, this works with this, works with this. That's what I was trying to go for.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because Darius has done a game last year for a game jam and has been working on it throughout the year. So if you get a chance to and your team wants to work on it more, I encourage everybody who's been working on these, if you want to, keep working on them, upload new versions
I have
of it.
Retro Reflector on Twitter if you want to go check that out.
Yeah.
I have an itch.io page. I have the Global Game Jam page. Yeah. So all that stuff.
Cool.
Darius Art if you looking for like fine art or just art services. So.
Or a game jam that has only a couple artists.
Artists, yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks so much. That was really cool.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm gonna switch us back out.
Yeah.
And then we'll never close that again.
In my.
Cool. All right. So let me switch back up. You have a charger?
Did you use my charger?
No.
Oh, you didn't.
Once that's it. Okay. Let me just. Oh, what was that? What's this one? Oh, that is a charger. Sorry.
Are these all yours?
Pardon while we switch. All right. Cool. Awesome. So again, I want to give everybody a round of applause for all of the amazing hard work. We have completed the 2023 COGG Game Jam, so we are now finished. What we'll go ahead and do is, I know a lot of you are tired and sleepy, so we'll kind of make this quick. What we'll want is everybody, when you go back to your desks, to go ahead and help us clean up. There's wipes in the back of the table where you came in. If you just want to grab a wipe and wipe your table down, your keyboard down, and then if you have bowls or cups or anything like that, just feel free to bring them to the front. And if there's extra food, definitely please take some of that. That's going to help us out. And if nothing else, just you're good to go. But otherwise, we just want to thank everybody for coming out. We have a lot of fun doing these things and hope to see you at another COGG event. So check us out on thecogg.com for all our information, and we hope to see you again. So thanks again, everybody.